And now Tim Andrews has his hands full as the 62 is all over the back bumper. That's Chad McCumbee. Chad mentioned before the race he thought he had the car to beat.
Yeah, he looks awfully good right now. He really charged in the corner a lot harder than Tim Andrews did, but then once they got to the center of the corner, Tim was able to get back in the throttle every bit as early and open up another car length or so on Chad McCumbee. Big weekend for Chad McCumbee here. Gonna start the Nextel Cup race tomorrow here at Pocono and in one of the Petty Enterprises cars. So awfully big weekend for Chad McCumbee. Wendy.
Well, let's not forget who Chad McCumbie's crew chief is this weekend. It's Billy Wilburn coming over from the Cup side that's working with Chad this weekend in the Cup Series. Of course, also running up front is Tim Andrews in the 4 car. Now, that's a Cunningham car, but that's also crew chief by Paul Andrews. So a lot of Petty support here down on pit road. The 43 pit crew will be pitting Tim Andrews, but Billy Wilburn from Petty Enterprises up atop the pit box for the 62 today.
Problems with the 60 of Patrick Sheltra. And right here, side by side, this is for the lead. Tim Andrews on the outside. Chad McCumbee on the inside.
Jared Dodges and Jeremy Clements right behind this group. Chad McCumbie's going to be able to take the lead. Ooh, flat left front tire for Aaron Crocker. 2:35, 36 laps. Some of these cars will get in their window to make this race on one more stop, and I believe a lot of these guys are going to take advantage of this.
Chad McCumbee leading this race decides to bring the field down pit road, and so they have made the strategic call of having service done early. Now, the one thing that happens is this could make this more than a 2-stop race. Wendy Venerini.
A lot of times it's monkey see, monkey do. Paul Andrews, crew chief for Tim Andrews, said if the 62 comes down pit road, we'll also come down pit road. Everybody looks like they're topping off. Tim Andrews is now pulling away, but he has stalled the car. Tim Andrews is losing valuable time here on pit road. The 43 pit crew running down pit road with the 4 crew, and he's fired up, and now he's finally gone, but I believe the 62 car is still behind him because he took tires. 62 leaving pit road as well right now.
And most of the cars did come down pit road. Hey, Jim.
Michael Bedell came down. They had a slower than anticipated 4-tire change on the 2 car. The team.
He's running one spot in front of his closest pursuer, but white flag, one more lap for Chad McCumbee.
Under 2.5 miles, can Chad McCumbee become the first repeat winner in the 2007 season? The Arca Remax Series has started off with 9 different winners in the 9 races. And now McCumbee looking to become the first repeat winner. He's got the Victory Junction gang camp on the hood of that number 62 fielded by the Petty Enterprises. He will be subbing for Kyle Petty this week in Pocono. And what a way to start off his race weekend with a win in the Arca Remax Series.
Looks like it's going to be Chad's all the way coming off turn number 3. Dexter Bean trying to tie his career best finish of 2nd.
The final turn and the straightaway. They're applauding the young man, Chad McCumbee, winning the Supply, North Carolina. Young man takes his 2nd career win. Across the start-finish line, Dexter Bean coming home 2nd. Tim Andrews holds on for 3rd. Jeremy Clements is 4th. Mario Goslin, a top 5 finish.
Great job by Chad McCumbee. He overcame that flat left front tire earlier in the race. Got a lap down, was able to get that lap back and just marched his way through the field. Some excellent pit calls. Wendy, have you caught up with a pretty happy car owner down there?
The very reason Chad McCumbie's in this race is because Kyle Petty stepped out of the car on the Cup side. What a way to start the weekend for Petty Enterprises.
Yeah, that's Chad McCumbee right there. I tell you what, Billy and the entire 45 team, we had a good run a couple of weeks ago in Charlotte. So for those guys to finally get to victory lane and Chad to take them to victory lane, that's pretty special. Andy Hillenberg's the guy, though, believe me. Andy's the one that put this whole deal together for Chad to come, and I'm happy for his parents and his grandparents and for him and for all the guys from my team, man. I'm just I'm a spectator this week. You know that.
But I do know that, but from a driver's standpoint, Chad McCumbee has big shoes to fill, and this has to give him a boost of confidence this weekend.
No, Chad doesn't have any shoes to fill. Chad's done, he's a great kid and a great little driver, and he got a shot to drive our car, and we know he's going to make the most out of it. He's done great the whole time he's been up here at Pocono, and we just feel very blessed to be associated with him and his family and the whole crowd, and I couldn't be happier for him. That's pretty special. I remember when Adam won at Charlotte, so this is a big deal.
Thank you, Kyle. We're going to let him go celebrate in victory lane. Chad McCumbee making history for Petty Enterprises today.
There's another interested observer there. That's the king, Richard Petty. Obviously, the cowboy hat there.
He knows a little bit about winning.
Yeah, 200 times in the Nextel Cup Series.
Chad McCumbee will make the hard left turn and make his way into victory lane. Pocono Raceway sees another winner. It's Chad McCumbee coming home, your winner from Pocono. We'll be back to talk to him right after this. Is presented by Remax. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Brought to you in part by Hardcore Motorsports, proud sponsor of the Hardcore Motorsports Arca Safety Initiative. Let's go to victory lane in Wendy Venerini.
Chad McCumbee becomes the first repeat winner of 2007 in the Arca Remax Series as he douses the crew, the camera guys, and everybody around us in victory lane. Chad McCumbee, congratulations to you. This is a great way to start your weekend.
I tell you what, this is unbelievable. I can't thank everybody enough for Petty Enterprises. That was effortless on my part, and that's all these guys right here. This thing was just unbelievable. Even when a beat-up fender was unbelievable. But, you know, I got to thank Goody's Cool Orange for coming on board with us and being in Victory Junction game, being associated with everything we've done here. And like I say, it's pretty awesome being Victory Lane.
Now, you've been in Victory Lane this season with Arca Remax Series back in Nashville, but now you get to do it in Pocono. How is the pressure building up to this weekend coming? And now you get to start with the Victory Lane celebration.
You know, it's momentum. You know, this, like I said, this was easy on my part. This was all these guys, and tomorrow, yeah, that's when I'm going to have to work a lot harder. So we were actually really good in happy hour there for the Cup car, and I'm super pumped about that deal. That's pretty exciting. To be, you know, at Pocono, one of my better racetracks, and then be able to make my Cup debut for Petty. This is just a dream come true, and like I said, I just can't thank all them guys enough.
Congratulations to Chad McCumbee. Finds himself in victory lane on behalf of Petty Enterprises. Jim?
And one spot short for the second time this
place, because there is no bank and no uphill or no downhill to get you back in.
And you always seem to run out just as you go past pit entrance. So
you
got a long way to come around.
Chad McCumbee driving the 45 car for Petty Enterprises. His Nextel Cup debut. Won the Arca race here yesterday. And he's got some company down there on pit road. Tony Stewart pulls off the track.
Joe Nemechek in the 78 car. He's in trouble already. He's already pulled down. And folks, the first few laps of this race are going to be some of the wildest racing you'll see for a while, because you got to get it done in a hurry. And a car in the wall, turn
Looks
3.
like the 49 car.
Chad McCumbee.
Whoa, somebody slapped it off turn 4. I believe that was the 15 car. And the 12 bumped the wall, I believe.
Well, that didn't take long.
Inside, both sides, clear up behind the 24. Clear up. 41 to 56. Try to go behind you, crash behind you. Caution's out, big spin behind you.
Hard contact out of turn 4, 17, Matt Kenseth. Heavy damage, there's the 45. Chad McCumbee involved. 83 spinning back around. That is Brian Vickers.
Yeah, the 5 car Casey Mears has a lot of damage. He's going on around the racetrack, but he has a lot of damage to the right front of his car.
38, David Gilliland getting the window net down. There's the one you're talking about, DJ. Casey Mears. He was back at the back of the pack after topping off in field to try to pull some strategy.
See, Kyle Busch pushing the cone. That's the commitment cone that he had to go down and avoid this crash, and he must have caught that cone right there in the front.
You got a construction cone on the front of your car or something.
At least he didn't miss the commitment cone.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's
I'll
got
get rid
it
of it
dead
sooner or later.
You saw Tony Stewart and a bunch of guys have to dodge this crash.
Pit road is closed, but they're going to bring him down pit road. It's the only usable clear part of the racetrack with all this debris up here out of turn 4. You see Matt Kenseth gingerly climbing out of his car. Show you again what happened.
These guys are racing hard on these restarts. See Michael McDowell on the inside of Johnny Sauter there. I don't know if this is where it gets started. You can see him losing grip. Kind of stacks things up behind them some. See Sam Hornish down in the apron. Gets
5 wide there for a second.
45, 07. Looks like
Just
the
not enough
45 gets loose right there. That's the problem. The 45 got loose. He got into Matt Kenseth. And then David Gillen and Casey Mears.
Oh, man, that's a hard shot right there to the side of Matt Kenseth's car. Wow, from Gillen.
Vickers spinning around, trying to avoid it.
Here again, these guys using all of this, and the 45 car just got loose down on the apron.
I don't know how you run 5 wide off that corner anyway.
Well, you don't, obviously. Not successfully, anyway.
Look at the 11 and 20 just getting by. Hamlin and Stewart.
Almost snuck through there.
Oh, man, that's a hard lick. Matt Kenseth took a hard lick into the outside wall and then got hit as he came off of there.
NASCAR is putting the red flag out to halt all the cars behind the pace car so they can be aggressive with the cleanup over in turn 4. Under caution for the 5th time. Back after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
I fell into a...
Under a red flag at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, a 5-car crash in turn 4. Heavy impact, the heaviest being felt by the 17 car of Matt Kenseth. They have stopped all the cars there, entering turn 3 behind the pace car, and had them shut them off while NASCAR tries to clean up this mess in turn 4. Matt Kenseth, one of the chasers, heavy damage on his 17. This is today's Sprint Cup monster moment. '45 car getting out of shape, slamming the 17. There's the 38 and the 83 involved, and the 5 of Casey Mears also coming down, getting contact with the 38 car. For more monster moments, check out NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile. Guys, watch the 07 car. Clint Boyer ease his way through this.
Hey, it looks like he's making a hole right here.
Well, he just got by the 45 there before he got sideways. He actually got clipped just a little bit.
And boy, you're able to save his car and not crash in that.
That was our Allstate Good Hands move of the race. And the 07 just able to get underneath the 55.
Inside. Come on.
Jason second right now.
Trouble on the front stretch. Got Tony Raines into the outside wall.
And they clip the 17 to Kenseth, and he goes across and slams the wall. Hard impact by Travis Quapple as well. Kenseth got turned, and the car came sideways and up into the wall. There is Quapple, who also got turned head on into the wall. There's a 17 car, one of our chase contenders. Matt was 9th in the points.
It started with guys 3 wide off of turn 4.
It looked like it was just going to be one car.
Yeah, it looked like it was just going to be Tony Raines who got clipped. You see the 45 of Chad McCumby has some damage. A lot of damage on the 28 of Travis Quapple.
He hit pretty hard there.
It's the second week in a row a hard hit for him. Neither one of them his making.
70 car of Raines that got turned, and you see, fortunately, after that hard lick, Matt Kenseth trying to climb out. The car up against the wall. He'll use the concrete to get around the car.
And a second week of a hard hit for Matt Kenseth also. Neither one of his makings either. Wrong place at the wrong time for these guys, unfortunately.
And he's 26th at Talladega a week ago. Wow.
Just waiting on all the traffic to clear. The field is on the front straightaway. All the race cars are yielding to the safety vehicles.
They've taken the helmet of the Hans device off Travis Quapple, talking to him in the car. And look at that part of the front splitter.
That thing is stuck in the ground.
This looks like a javelin. Wow. Stuck in the grass. There's Travis out of the car.
That's good to see, because that was a hard lick.
Yes.
Show you what happened here on the restart. Lap 194 coming down. Watch the 70 car, the green car, top of your screen there.
Yeah, Paul Bernard gets on the top side of Bill Elliott, who then gets into the 70 car. Just kind of got squeezed in there. And Tony Raines wasn't doing anything wrong, just got turned. And then behind this, you can see the 28 and the 17 get together.
Watch the 28 come up and just hit the wall head on.
Wow.
Oh.
And that's not where they've got a lot of safer barrier on this front stretch through the tri-oval part, and that's what Tony Raines hit. I believe Matt Kenseth might have hit the safer barrier, but not the 28. He's down into the concrete there.
29, Kevin Harvick. Look at what he saw.
Yeah, he's right behind this. He saw everything going on.
Backing up in the middle. Backing up the middle. Go low, go low, go low, go low. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. Caution's out.
Sometimes you're better to be closer
Watch
to the
your back,
action
watch your back.
than you are 3 or 4 cars back.
Take a look at our Allstate Good Hands move of the race and watch Casey Kane get through this.
Check up, get low, get low, get low. Check up, check up. You're all right, you're all right. Get through there if you can, bud. Still got one inside. Keep coming, you're good. Man, that was too close for comfort.
And he moved up and just got moved up enough. The 28 came across and just missed the back of him by just inches.
Yeah, talk about good hand. Yeah, 2 cars right in front of him wrecked, so it tells you how good a job Casey Kane did right there.
Chad McCumbee in. He's the one that lost the splitter to try and replace the front splitter you saw there in the grass. Again, the cars involved, the 45. There's the splitter missing.
The whole lower half, and it's stuck in the ground. And that's, I believe that's the whole splitter that's stuck in the ground.
Still got the brace on it. Cars involved, Chad McCumbee, Travis Kvapil, the 70 after contact with the 15 of Menard, Tony Raines, and the 17 of Matt Kenseth. At the start-finish line on the restart, lap 194, hard impact. Back in a moment. Things can happen in a hurry. How about Chad McCumbee having issues after he'd been on pit road?
He already lost the splitter in that accident and stuck in the ground. Oops, who turned the lights out?
If you want to know where his splitter was, it's stuck in the ground here. And watch this guy. I mean, that is the whole splitter minus a few small pieces.
That thing was buried halfway in the ground. We have had a lot of rain here, so the ground was pretty soft.
Yeah, he got a lot of air, though, when he went across that one part, the asphalt there, and then landed.